guys, welcome back. I just made another video kind of addressing whether or not you should live on property or off property, in my opinion, on how you should choose and what works best for you. If you guys want to watch that, go ahead and click right here and that'll take you right to it. One of the big questions once you get accepted for the Disney College program is, should I bring my car? Yes. Well, that's my opinion. Whether you're from Washington or Mississippi, I mean, regards to how close you are to Florida, I would say bring your car. It's totally worth it, especially if you're not going to have it doing anything. It's just going to be wasting away and waiting for you to come back. Having your car for your program opens a lot of doors. If you ever want to go to the beach, or you want to go to another theme park besides Disney, Busch Gardens, SeaWorld, Wet n Wild, the aquariums, Universal Studios, Islands of Adventure, City Walk, any of those things, you're really kind of limited when it comes to transportation. There is a bus that takes you, you can walk from housing, the Disney housing, to the shopping mall, which is a little outlet right behind it. And there's a bus that will take you for not much money. It'll take you over to Universal. But in that terms, you're waiting on a bus to pick you up, then you're going, then you're enjoying your day, and then you have to wait for a bus to pick you up again. Especially for work, it is so handy to have your car. I can't even emphasize it enough. Not having your car, you have to take the bus, and let me tell you, Transtar runs quite a bit behind sometimes, and you can't always rely on it to be there when it says it will. So if you're gonna start work early, or even in the afternoon, you don't know how the buses are going to be running. Most of the time, they're running slow. I'd say on average, maybe you'd be leaving your apartment an hour and a half to 2 hours early to get to work on time if you're going to be taking Transtar. If you're going to be driving, you can leave about 25-30 minutes early, and you can be from your apartment to your work location in that amount of time. Having your car saves you a lot of time, and time doesn't seem like that big of a thing, but it really is. If you and your roommates want to go to Magic Kingdom in the morning, and you guys want to just have a day where you're going to play at the park, so you're going to go to Magic, and then you're going to go to Animal, then you're going to go to Studios and finish up with Fantasmic. You don't want to have to rely on the bus system to get you from all those places, your apartment to Magic, Magic to Animal, Animal to Studios, and then Studios to home. To be the can't bring a car, I understand, especially for ICPs, you're not going to have your own transportation, but it is so helpful to have it. In these terms, you would probably spend about maybe 2 to 3 hours at least on transportation during your day. For this example, if you had your own car, you'd be spending about 30 minutes total on your transportation. My roommates and I did a lot of beach trips, so we'd go to different beaches. We'd go to Daytona, Clearwater, anywhere really, and it was a lot of fun, but if we didn't have cars, then we wouldn't have been going like we did. I know that there was like a CP sponsored beach trip, and there was one of them I'm aware of, but we didn't go on it. We have our cars, so we go all the time on our own. But again, you're on a bus, you're on their schedule. When do they leave? When they get there, and then you have to be back to leave at a certain time. When you have your own car, you have your own schedule. But the best thing about having your own car is using it for work, because let me tell you, when you get off work, especially at Animal Kingdom, you're most likely gonna just miss the bus. So when you're sitting at that bus stop for over an hour and you're waiting for that bus to come after you just work a 12-hour shift on your feet, it's really nice to have your own car. And you can also make friends and give people rides, like, hey, you wanna give me $2 or $3 for gas? Or even if you just wanna be, friendly and be like, hey, you guys wanna come with me this time and maybe you'll drive next time, or, kind of like a nice gesture. This is just a really short video. I just wanted to kind of address how helpful it is to have your car. By all means, coming without a car is totally doable because a lot of people do it. All the ICPs do it, and a lot of people from around, even on the East Coast, don't bring cars. They just come down and then they rely on Transtar. It's totally possible. It's just the fact that it takes a lot of time out of your program. And having used Transtar before, you will realize how like unreliable it is. I know I've mentioned this in this video already, but I really preferred having my car because when I wanted to go somewhere, I could go there in the middle of the night if I wanted to go get something at a store, or if we wanted to go get food, or your like steak and shake run with your friends and roommates. Like, it's really hard to just do that with a bus, but you can't go to steak and shake with a bus, so you'll be taking, you know, you'll be hitching rides with your friends to get there. But overall, I would say totally bring your car if you can. It's 100% worth it. For those of you that have parents or grandparents that are just unsure of whether or not you taking your car is a good choice, please share with them like for the reasons that it is. Your program is just so much more enjoyable with the car there. In terms of money, and yes, you do have to spend money on gas, I would suggest carpooling with your friends because you have a car, so some days you drive, some days they drive. It saves you money, it saves you time. Your program will be quite different without a car. It will be super doable. Super doable. You just won't have as much time. And time is a precious thing. A lot of people say that, but it really is. So I hope this helped you guys in any way. If you have any more questions, please comment, subscribe, you can follow me. Hope you guys have a great day.